Welcome back to the Complete Guide to Healthy Aging. I'm so happy you're here for episode 3. If you missed episodes 1 and 2, I highly recommend going back to watch them. We covered bone health and heart health in detail. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects millions of seniors worldwide, but is rarely taken seriously. Enough. Sleep. Poor sleep is not just an inconvenience. It is a serious health issue that impacts your heart, your brain, your immune system, and your overall quality of life. The good news is that there are proven, natural strategies that can dramatically improve your sleep, and we're going to cover all of them today. If you find yourself lying awake at night, unable to fall asleep, waking up multiple times, or feeling exhausted even after a full night in bed, you are absolutely not alone. Studies show that more than half of adults over the age of 60 experience some form of sleep disturbance on a regular basis. Many people assume that poor sleep is simply a normal and unavoidable part of getting older, but this is a myth. While sleep patterns do naturally change with age, consistently poor sleep is not something you just have to accept. Understanding why your sleep is being disrupted is the first and most important step toward fixing it, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. To understand why sleep becomes more difficult as we age, we first need to understand how sleep actually works. A normal night of sleep consists of several cycles, each lasting about 90 minutes. Each cycle includes light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep, the stage where dreaming occurs. Deep sleep is the most restorative phase. It's when your body repairs tissues, strengthens the immune system, consolidates memories, and releases growth hormones. As we age, we naturally spend less time in this crucial deep sleep stage and more time in lighter sleep stages. This means we wake up more easily from small disturbances like noise, light, or the need to use the bathroom. Understanding this helps explain why sleep feels less satisfying as we get older. One of the most significant reasons sleep becomes harder after 60 is the decline in melatonin production. Melatonin is the hormone your brain produces in response to darkness. It signals to your body that it's time to sleep. As we age, the pineal gland in the brain produces significantly less melatonin, which means the sleep signal becomes weaker and less reliable. This is why many seniors feel less sleepy at night and wake up earlier in the morning than they used to. At the same time, the body's internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm, tends to shift earlier with age, causing a natural tendency to feel sleepy earlier in the evening and wake up earlier in the morning. These changes are normal, but they can be managed effectively with the right habits. Beyond the natural aging process, there are several specific conditions that are extremely common in seniors and directly disrupt sleep quality. Chronic pain from conditions like arthritis, back pain, and neuropathy is one of the leading causes of sleep disruption in older adults. When you're in pain, it's incredibly difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep. And unfortunately, poor sleep also makes pain perception worse, creating a vicious cycle. Restless leg syndrome, a condition where uncomfortable sensations in the legs create an irresistible urge to move them at night, affects up to 20% of people over 60. Sleep apnea, where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep, is also significantly more common in older adults and often goes completely undiagnosed for years. Medications are another major and frequently overlooked cause of sleep problems in seniors. Many commonly prescribed medications, including certain blood pressure drugs, diuretics, antidepressants, and steroids, can cause insomnia, vivid dreams, or frequent nighttime urination as side effects. Diuretics in particular are often taken in the morning for good reason. Taking them later in the day causes the need to urinate repeatedly throughout the night, severely disrupting sleep. If you suspect that one of your medications might be affecting your sleep, please speak with your doctor. There are often alternative medications or different timing strategies that can make a significant difference. Never stop or change a medication without medical supervision. One of the most damaging modern habits for sleep quality at any age, but especially for seniors, is exposure to blue light from screens in the evening. Smartphones, tablets, computers, and even bright televisions emit blue wavelength light that directly suppresses melatonin production in the brain. When you use these devices in the hour or two before bed, you're essentially telling your brain that it's still daytime, making it much harder to fall asleep. Many seniors watch television late into the evening as a way to relax, which actually has the opposite effect on sleep quality. Try switching off all screens at least 1 hour before bed and replacing that time with reading a physical book, listening to calming music, or doing gentle stretching instead. Now let's get into the solutions, starting with your sleep environment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary dedicated entirely to sleep and rest. The ideal sleeping temperature for most people is between 16 and 19 degrees Celsius. A cooler room significantly improves sleep quality because your body temperature naturally drops as you fall asleep. Invest in blackout curtains or a sleep mask to block out any light. Even small amounts of light can disrupt melatonin production and reduce sleep quality. Noise is another major disruptor. If you live in a noisy environment, consider a white noise machine or earplugs. Your mattress and pillow also matter enormously. If you're waking up with pain or stiffness, it may be time to evaluate whether your sleep surface is actually supporting your body properly. One of the single most powerful things you can do for your sleep is to establish a consistent sleep schedule and stick to it every single day, including weekends. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day strengthens your circadian rhythm and trains your body to feel sleepy and alert at predictable times. Even if you had a poor night of sleep, try to wake up at your regular time rather than sleeping in. Sleeping in disrupts your rhythm and makes the next night even harder. Most adults over 60 do best with 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. If you're struggling to fall asleep at your target bedtime, gradually move it 15 minutes earlier every few days until you find the time that works naturally for your body. A warm bath or shower taken about 1 to 2 hours before bed is one of the most effective and underrated sleep strategies available. When you step out of a warm bath, your body temperature drops rapidly, and this drop in temperature actually triggers your brain to release melatonin and initiate the sleep process. Studies show that a warm bath before bed can help people fall asleep up to 36% faster. Adding lavender essential oil to your bath can enhance this effect even further. Lavender has been shown in multiple studies to reduce anxiety, slow heart rate, and improve overall sleep quality. This simple, enjoyable evening ritual can become one of the most powerful parts of your sleep routine. What you eat and drink in the hours before bed has a significant impact on your sleep quality. Certain foods are naturally rich in melatonin or compounds that promote its production. Tart cherries are one of the best natural sources of melatonin. Drinking a small glass of tart cherry juice in the evening has been shown to improve both sleep duration and quality in older adults. Walnuts, bananas, and oats all contain tryptophan, an amino acid that the body converts into serotonin and then melatonin. A small light snack containing these foods, about an hour before bed, can gently support your body's natural sleep preparation. Herbal teas like chamomile, valerian root, and linden flower tea have centuries of traditional use as sleep aids and are backed by modern research as well. Regular physical activity is one of the most effective long-term treatments for insomnia in older adults, and the research on this is remarkably consistent. People who exercise regularly fall asleep faster, spend more time in deep restorative sleep, and wake up less frequently during the night compared to sedentary individuals. However, timing matters. Exercising too close to bedtime, within 2 to 3 hours, can actually make it harder to fall asleep because it raises your body temperature and stimulates the nervous system. Morning or early afternoon exercise is ideal for most people. Even a 20 to 30-minute walk in the morning sunshine has a double benefit. It promotes alertness during the day and helps regulate your circadian rhythm for better sleep at night. Relaxation techniques practiced before bed can dramatically improve your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. One of the simplest and most effective is deep breathing, specifically the 4-7-8 technique. You breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and exhale slowly for 8 seconds. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural rest and digest mode, and counteracts the stress response that keeps so many people awake at night. Progressive muscle relaxation, where you systematically tense and release each muscle group from your toes to your head, is another highly effective technique. Guided meditation and gentle yoga stretches before bed have also been shown in studies to significantly improve sleep quality in older adults within just a few weeks of consistent practice. Let's talk about the habits that are silently destroying your sleep every night. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours in the body, meaning that a cup of coffee consumed at 3 p.m. still has half its caffeine content active in your system at 9 p.m. Many seniors are particularly sensitive to caffeine as they age, making its effects last even longer than in younger adults. As a general rule, try to avoid all caffeine after 1 p.m. This includes coffee, black tea, green tea, and even some sodas and chocolate. Alcohol is another major sleep disruptor that many people misunderstand. While it may help you fall asleep initially, it severely fragments sleep in the second half of the night, reduces time spent in deep sleep, and causes more frequent waking. Alcohol before bed consistently leads to poorer quality sleep overall. Long daytime naps are another habit that can seriously undermine your nighttime sleep, especially if you're already struggling with insomnia. While a short nap can be genuinely refreshing and beneficial for older adults, naps longer than 30 minutes or taken too late in the afternoon can reduce your sleep pressure, the natural biological drive to sleep that builds throughout the day. When you reduce sleep pressure with a long nap, you simply won't feel sleepy enough at bedtime, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep through the night. If you enjoy napping, keep it to 20 to 30 minutes maximum and try to nap before 2 p.m. A short nap at the right time can actually improve alertness and mood without affecting nighttime sleep at all. Eating heavy meals too close to bedtime is a habit that disrupts sleep in multiple ways. When you eat a large meal late at night, your digestive system has to work hard to process the food, keeping your body in an active state when it should be winding down. Lying down shortly after eating also increases the risk of acid reflux and heartburn, which can cause significant discomfort and repeatedly wake you up during the night. Spicy foods, fatty foods, and large portions are the worst offenders when it comes to nighttime digestive disruption. Try to have your last substantial meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. If you feel hungry before bed, a small, light snack like a banana, a handful of walnuts, or a small bowl of oatmeal is perfectly fine and may even help you sleep better. Let's do a full recap of everything we covered in today's episode. Sleep changes naturally as we age due to lower melatonin production, less time in deep sleep, and shifts in our circadian rhythm. Common causes of poor sleep in seniors include chronic pain, medications, sleep apnea, and evening screen use. The most powerful natural strategies for better sleep are keeping a consistent sleep schedule, optimizing your bedroom environment, taking a warm bath before bed, eating sleep-supporting foods like tart cherries and walnuts, and practicing relaxation techniques like deep breathing. And the habits to avoid are caffeine after 1 p.m., alcohol before bed, long afternoon naps, and heavy late-night meals. Start with just 1 or 2 of these changes tonight. Small steps lead to big results. I want to leave you with one final thought. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a biological necessity, just like food and water. During sleep, your brain clears out toxic waste products that accumulate during the day, including the proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease. Your heart repairs itself, your immune system strengthens, your hormones rebalance, and your memories consolidate. Every single night of good sleep is an investment in your long-term health, independence, and quality of life. You deserve to wake up feeling rested, refreshed, and ready to enjoy your day. The strategies in this video work, but they require consistency. Give them at least 3 to 4 weeks before judging the results, and I promise you will feel the difference. Here is your simple action plan for tonight. First, set a consistent bedtime and wake time and commit to it starting today. Second, turn off all screens at least 1 hour before bed. Third, make your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Fourth, try a cup of chamomile or linden flower tea about 30 minutes before sleep. And fifth, practice 5 minutes of deep breathing as you lie in bed. These 5 steps alone can transform your sleep within just a few weeks. Print this list out or write it down somewhere you'll see it every evening. Your journey to better sleep starts tonight. And better sleep means a better, healthier, happier you. Thank you so much for watching episode 3 of The Complete Guide to Healthy Aging. I truly hope this episode gave you the tools and confidence to finally get the restful sleep you deserve. In episode 4, we'll be covering mental health and memory, including how to keep your brain sharp, manage anxiety and depression, and reduce the risk of cognitive decline naturally. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. If this video helped you, please give it a like and share it with a friend or family member who struggles with sleep. Drop a comment below. Which tip are you going to try first tonight? See you in episode 4.